Hey guys, I'm back, it's Dilo, and I am here to give an overview of the GBB 2019 solo eliminations. Before we move on to the battles, I want to talk about the elims. So, in my opinion, this was one of the strongest ever events out of eliminations. If I compare it to GBB 2018, maybe 2018 GBB is the best ever solo elimination event. Okay, so in terms of the GBB eliminations, I have to say that this was one of the strongest beatbox events in the world for elimination part. I think the only thing that can surpass that was last year's GBB. I think that was standout for GBB eliminations. However, this year's is arguably better. It's also pretty even, so yeah, in terms of the overall level, it was insane. It was hard to make top 8. Oh, my favorite solo elimination is evenly split between Codfish and MB14. They were the best two for me. My top 8. So after listening to all of the GBB eliminations, I have to say, my top 8 is MB14, Codfish, myself, Zeka, Elise, Collapse, b-art, and final spot, I think Thomas Acre. That's given some honourable shout outs to River, Batico. They killed their solo elims too. I just feel like the ones I had before showed a bit more flair. Thomas Acre's had moments of the best and also moments of anticlimax. So it was a seesaw elim, and the level overall was high enough to pass there. His cinema cover is so sick. My favourite moments from the GBB this year solo elims. Wow. Okay, I really liked the vocal play that Zeka did all the way through his elim. The first minute of Thomas Acre's, the cinema cover, was one of the best moments. I liked Codfish's first and second drops. They were sick. I liked when Audicle brings in his bass. That was a wicked moment. All the way through MB14's was top moments for me. I just loved everything he brought. I really liked Elise's part in his elim where it was like something like that. It was really, really sick flow. That stood out to me. I like Collapse's drop. His first drop with his signature style. I also liked my Lord, I don't know what to do. My predictions for next year's GBB. Wow. Okay. I think Footbox disappointed his ability this year, and he will be top 8 next year. I think Collapse will pass through top 8 next year. Also, Thomas Acre will come back and pass through. I think we could see a top level beatboxer come back to beatbox at the GBB 2020 maybe. So, for example, Napalm could come back and then pass through. I like the new school era. So I'm going to make a couple of predictions of people that could pass through the wildcard stage and get into the battles. I think one known, Azel. Yeah, these two guys can pass a wildcard, and if so, they can pass through to the top 8 at the GBB. That's just some spicy predictions. I also think Zeka too, for sure. There's some beatboxers I haven't named because I don't know if they'll do it, like b-art. If Inertia can get into GBB, that'd be wicked. I think he could do it. I'm going to try predict top 4 of the GBB 2019. Okay. So it all comes down to who they battle first and if they battle each other early. I'm going to go with a top 4 GBB prediction. By the way, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be there, so I'll exclude myself. I don't know if I will enter GBB next year. So top 4 GBB next year. Collapse. Zeka. I'm going to go with an American. One known, Inertia, or Napalm. One of them. I have a weird feeling it could be a return, like a 2H return. I don't know. I have a little feeling that Hiss might return. And that could be something. But I'll ease up on that. I'm going to go with Thomas Acre to make top 4 again. By the way, an honourable mention, I think we could see Pac Max at GBB next year too, as well as Mighty. And who I think will win? Collapse is my prediction for next year. So I've actually got my pre-prediction down here. And I predicted the solo elims this year. I predicted the top 8 was going to be myself, Codfish, Zeka, Footbox G, Collapse, b-art, Elisi, and HS. To which I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 out of 8. It's okay. HS was nearly the same as Audical and Trung. I was torn between those guys, but I went with HS because of his last year. Guys, it might not come to a surprise to you that watch my live stream, but I predicted myself to win the GBB this year just because I was in a position where I was so focused, so practiced, and I called it. So I'm super happy about that. Okay, guys, that will be it. That is my thoughts and opinions and predictions for GBB. All right, boom. See you in the next vid.
Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new. You can also click the notification bell to get notified on my live streams every Saturday evening, 7 PM GMT. They're always sick and I just jam with you guys. You can also become a member to my channel where you'll get a badge next to your name in the live stream chat and you'll get custom emojis. You'll also get access to my exclusive live streams every other Sunday. You can also check out my clothing website here. It's sick! And finally, I'm doing lessons, so if you're keen to learn from me, you can check my Patreon here too.